is your rating source for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest. Remember to become a channel member today. Comment, interact, and remember to share this video all over the entire internet so you don't forget. Boy, are we being swarmed with a lot of rumors, news, and headlines today, and we're going to get right into it and not waste any more of your valuable time. We're going to jump right into the thick of it. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE creative team is operating with a wait-and-see approach for the return of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who just had a major successful movie weekend with not one but two blockbuster movies coming out. The Rock appears to have WrestleMania 41 on his radar, as new updates hint that WWE's biggest annual event might still feature the Hollywood megastar. While the company is reportedly planning on the assumption that he won't be available, insiders suggest that anything could change in an instant when it comes to The Rock. According to PW Insider, WWE's creative team is operating with a wait-and-see approach when it comes to The Rock. While they've developed their own plans, sources say the dynamic shifts drastically if and when The Rock signals his interest. If The Rock wants to do something, that's as good as Ari Emanuel telling Triple H, the creative team, this is what will happen, and then it will. The report states, essentially, WWE stands ready to make the pivotal moment when the Great One makes his intentions known. This revelation sheds light on WWE's flexibility when dealing with a global icon like The Rock, despite Dave Meltzer's earlier claims that The Rock told WWE that he wouldn't be available for WrestleMania 41. The Rock himself dismissed those rumors, telling fans on Instagram to not believe that crap. WWE sources, however, remained cautious, continuing to develop WrestleMania plans without committing to his participation. Adding fuel to the speculation, The Rock reportedly dropped a cryptic hint during promotional work for Moana 2, telling the Dirt Sheets, Bill's son, I hope to see you in Vegas. While not an outright confirmation, it's the kind of statement that leaves fans hopeful for a surprise. The Rock's appearance at WWE Bad Blood earlier this year has only added to the chatter. While WWE sources noted that this cameo wasn't tied to a long-term storyline, it proved that The Rock is still willing to step in the ring when the moment calls for it. Additionally, whispers about a film segment featuring The Rock and Cody Rhodes at the Moana premiere fuel speculation about a potential WrestleMania connection. While WWE's creative team might not have a firm Rock-centric storyline in place yet, history shows that The Rock has a habit of flipping the script. His larger-than-life presence remains a wild card that could electrify WrestleMania 40 ways and only ways that he can. When or what do you think about The Rock? Will he return to WrestleMania, or is it just another Hollywood swerve? Share your thoughts, your comments, your opinions in the comment section below this video. Also, we got some breaking news as it concerns huge plans in the WWE. We are unveiling this. We are unlocking this for all of you. Remember to like, comment, become a channel member today. Plans on when to move SmackDown's 3-hour format still are being figured out. Now, we know that Raw right now for the time being is 2 hours. But Raw will go back to being 3 hours once it moves to Netflix in January. Now, I know a lot of you said that you won't be watching Raw because you don't have Netflix. You won't pay for Netflix because the cable is too high, bills are too high, that's too high, rent's too... And again, I get it and I understand it. I guess for those of you that don't watch Raw on Netflix, you'll have to get it on YouTube, the highlights. But we got breaking news on SmackDown. Big changes are coming to WWE Friday Night SmackDown in 2025, as reports suggest that the show is set to expand to 3 hours. While fans have been anticipating this move for months, WWE has yet to confirm the news, leaving plenty of speculation in its wake. The potential shift coincides with Monday Night Raw returning to 3 hours when it moves to Netflix in January. Raw scaled back to a 2-hour format in October to bridge the gap between its exit from the USA Network and its Netflix debut. WWE struck a short-term deal with USA to keep Raw airing throughout the end of the year. According to WrestleVotes Radio, SmackDown's move to 3 hours is likely happening in January, but the exact time remains undecided, and of course, all plans can and will change. We did mention here at WrestleVotes Radio in the past that SmackDown will be moving to 3 hours. However, we are told that it isn't guaranteed to be starting the same week as Raw moves to Netflix. Now we're hearing the plan is still to extend SmackDown to 3 hours. However, it is yet to be determined if it will go down the first week of 2025 when Raw shifts or later on in the month, the rest of the votes reported. Also, on that same vote, fans have expressed mixed feelings about the potential extension. While some are excited for the more in-ring action and storytelling, others worry that the extra hour could dilute the show's quality. SmackDown has long been celebrated for its tighter pacing and engaging narratives, and a 3-hour format could bring significant challenges. WWE is clearly shaking things up in 2025, and with Raw's Netflix deal already drawing attention, SmackDown's potential expansion only adds to the intrigue. Now, whether this happens now or then, it remains to be seen. Also coming in from here, Kofi Kingston refuses to reveal what's next for the New Day after dropping Big E on Monday Night Raw and what some would say was the shocker of the year. Nobody out of all the people, out of all the superstars, out of all the wrestlers that you thought was going to turn and go the other way or, throw you for a swerve, Kofi Kingston being the one that throws everybody off. Xavier Woods, when we thought it was going to be Xavier turning on Kingston or Kingston turning on Xavier, but not to turn on Big E and throw Big E right out of the process, right out of the picture like he didn't even exist. Kofi Kingston explains why Big E deserved the harsh promo that he got on Monday Night Raw. Now, there was some rumors and speculation coming out of Raw. Now, I know we're 3-4 days removed from it, but there was a lot of rumors and speculation coming out of Monday Night Raw that Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods would be reprimanded for their actions, for their insults, for their bullying, for their tactics, how they went over the edge, how they went over the line, and that Triple H or a higher up, maybe Adam Pearce, would have fired or would have suspended or would have axed the New Day from Monday Night Raw. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, it was very harsh. It was very hard. It was very, it shook the WWE Foundation from its very ground. It really did. It changed the perception. It changed the reality for a lot of different people with what the New Day did to Big E. And people are still rocked and shaken, and they still cannot believe that Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods would have stood this low, that they would have went to this way. But, for them, it's not about pancakes and cereal anymore. It's not about singing and dancing. It's about winning championships. It's about being serious. It's about no more fun and games for the New Day. But now there's a lot of rumors and speculation that this is actually going to lead into a massive storyline where Big E does return to WWE in an in-ring action. So your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, that is not all, because we are also receiving word right now that Booker T claims Tony Khan doesn't care about wasting money. Well, when he has as much money as Tony Khan does, I guess he really wouldn't care. Maxine Dupree boldly claims that she is destined for gold in a bikini photo drop. Is Maxine Dupree going to be pushed all the way to higher heights in WWE? Only time can tell. But in the WWE, there is always that opportunity to rise above. And here on Sean'sview, we don't just talk about it, but we also show it. So there is the picture of Maxine Dupree, and we're going to see if she can rise up in 2025. Also, Booker T slams Tony Khan over boxing up talent like Athena. Also, we're receiving word right now that Hulk Hogan and WWE Legends could return for a Saturday night's main event show. Yes, Hulk Hogan and WWE Legends like Bret Hart, maybe Ric Flair, maybe Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, maybe a lot of the wrestlers that made Saturday night's main event what it was now. If Macho Man was still with us, if Roddy Piper was still with us, if King Kong Bundy was still with us, I'm sure they would have been at this memorable event. Especially Mean Gene Okerlund would have definitely been at the Saturday night's main event. But listen, the legends are few and far between nowadays. We don't have many left. So the few that we do have left that can still walk, talk, the ones that can still entertain, I would definitely have them on the Saturday night's main event show. Make no mistake about that at the end of the day. And remember, if it's not brash, well, then it's trash. It's never going to last. Remember to like, comment, become a channel member today, or donate with your credit card below. You can now donate with a super thanks donation. And remember, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Seanzviewent keeps you in the loop and gives you the hottest, the most intense, the most derivative, the most distinct rumors and news and gossip in WWE. This is your number one place to be. Plug it in, subscribe, and make sure to check out this channel hourly for all WWE. Plenty more to come.